就是不想玩，就是这样。靠，这什么烂地
最后
方？
分享啊，烂掉。
我有去研究一下他的故事，还蛮好玩的。
可以，
他的故事就是建筑在一个没有反托拉斯法的世界里面。
没有反乌托拉斯法，
托拉斯、乌托拉斯还托拉斯，反托拉斯，对啊，托拉斯啊，
托拉斯，
就是反垄断嘛，
嗯，
对啊，所以他们这个世界有的时候就是一个星球，然后里面全部都是一个企业所控制的，
哦，
对啊，然后里面那些人讲话都还会带那个广告词，超好笑，还不错，我觉得很 Fallout，连那个里面什么终端机也是 Fallout 那个样子。
嘿嘿，这是同一个制作者啊，
终端机，
没办法、啊，
跟那个
大陆
BB
的
小子，
他没有 BB
太
小子，
神了！
好可服哦。
超级 Fallout，没办法，这是同一个团队做的啊，而且里面现在只有简体中文。
我可能应该是繁体中文的那个需求太大，做不下去吧。
为什么繁体中文才是王道？你看看古时候谁在用简体中文？
对岸啊
没事去抗议，
对岸同胞啊。
没有啦，古时候还是繁体、啊。
你们古时候还是繁体，
我
对岸是
说现在只有对岸同胞才会用。
对啊，中共
对啊，
公购
公共
对岸同胞。
哇，哦，
哦 shit 嘞！
I always wanted to poke around in here.
你竟然在玩全境封锁2？
对吧？你知道那个啊，
应该要玩火线任务吗？
我火线任务问号。
他们不喜欢火线，
哦，
火线猎杀，我出门
我。等打折再买。
把它换成是打折派。
3折。他怎么走了？哦，这么快就这样丢了一句，
出门。
他出门，
拜。
Mr. Thompson said to talk with Miss McDevitt before doing anything here?
曼德曼 ，What the fuck？
可以打的呢。
靠边，吓死人！
Don't mess with us. Down they go! Where are we headed? That's on account of how... But... She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. Her contract said... It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math. You mean about the... Sorry. It's not like I think it a failing, mine. When they come in here, they... When they leave, they're mad at... Well... I know, but real machines have gunked up oil. Scratches. The machine Vickers sees is... The Vicar's about the only soul. It's just that when he looked... Everyone all right?
你开了，我要看。真的，我可以存档。
你在说我吗？
嗯，
我开直播啊。
我突然找不到你，怎么办？
直播、
我是打听。对啊。
是 All New Team 吧？
All New
Self-diagnostics complete. It's not the best. Hostile in compliance with
为
space
什么都找外国去？
他们外国
affirmative.
下划线。我有了。
所以现在要干嘛？
所以利友不是在跟冠城打？
那你，那我想问一下，它的据点是飞船吗？
什么点？据
是
点？
比如对你自己的，比如说安全锁，是自己的飞船。
安全锁？哦，没有哎，没有安全锁啊。
所以我们就
就是
一个角色，然后一直探险。
就跟那个对 Fall 很像啊，然后就是进去一个城市里面就比较安全。
那我们东西满了怎么办？
哦，好问题，我想一下，好像城市里面有地方可以让你放。
每个星球一个城市。
现在还不知道，我目前还是第一个星球。
Mind the steam.
我也想
You're
玩
liable to get scalded.
哇，不是有买吗？
还要等打一折再买。
有可能，我现在就买。
对啊，你还没买啊？
还没啊？
靠！
Coming.
我以为你买了嘞。
还没哦。
被你骗了，我以为你
我没有骗你啊，
我
他把你当实验品。
真的好
然后反正就要买。哦，我看到了，我知道为什么你让我买了。
什么？
我知道为什么你让我买了。
什么意思？
我现在就买。我那时候是叫你买，
好，
那你以为我买的？
对啊，
别怕，我现在就买。
不用了，
给你。
不用了，你可以先再看看，可以再观望哦。
没有，本来就要买啊。
真好，
不
有钱。
不好玩，不好玩就怪听就好。
没有，
对，
是我推他入坑的，他要怪我。所以你还没有那个宇宙战吗？有一把类似于这样。哦，看起来好硬啊！哦，我真的时间了。
你也不知道出去。
对啊，
现在就呛他，不知道出去。
然后就是他不是他室友。
对，找到你了。
就发现外面不好玩，就又回来。把妖进来，挑他。
不然就是现在可能不是他在玩吧，我猜了。
对啊。
还跟别人玩，还给别人玩。
跟他室友玩吧，对吧？
还没有疯狂邀他。
他终于
怎么会有神经病一直邀我呢？一直疯狂邀他啊！怎么会有神经病一直邀我？
我问尸体。
我买好了。
好有钱哦！
可以选择摆在哪里吗？不行。哦，它优先存在那里。
靠背。
You're not real. You're not real.
哒哒哒。
哒。我一直看到你那楼梯，就很想跑进去。楼梯那个窗户。
哦。
我不知道，那感觉可以走。
为什么？
对，为什么？
那个。
为什么？很猛。
而且那个窗户看起来很像可以跳过去啊。
然后呢？
为什么？
我想跳过去。
你以为你在打红彩吗？
来啊，打红彩啊！凯威都还没玩过那个哦，万智节啊。
很可怕。
不会啦，就是玩到后面，在那边弄那个，敌人很好笑。
一开始完全不会玩，后来看到有人他妈全部卡点是傻笑。
你现在只有这把小手枪了。
没有啊。
The Phantoms never talked before.
就说大枪子弹太珍贵，不敢拿出来用。
See,
现
See,
在还
Higgins,
跟
this is why you must
一开
always
始
boil your sprats before ingesting.
跟 Four 一样的概念，大枪子弹都太难拿，太珍贵，不敢用。
他近战有那个吗？
有啊。我来看一下。
Of course. Do Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. Hard to say.
算了，搞射炮又不习
Oh,
惯。
Higgins has been
靠
many
北
things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherweight. I've come a long way for... I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentry... Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble.
算了，直接帮你把全部都打掉好了。
Ironic deaths are the worst.
反正
You
路
made your
线。
point. I'll help you. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were...
没有其他游戏可以玩，好可怜哦。
对啊，
好吗？听赞助，来啦，
近的好选择。
你叫听赞助我吗？没有。对啊，反正听这么有钱，有钱佬。
凯维才有钱哈。
凯文最有钱，我跟你
There's a
讲，
behavior
哪里
control...
有
Oh,
钱？
that
这是因为
reminds
我
me.
担
You'll
心。
need my passcode.
他每个游戏都给你氪几张。
Jimmy
我跟你
opened
讲
the vending machines. That last
哦，这么会，吼。
然后他来买 PS 4游戏，
brazed.
还有 Switch 游戏，你想想他多有钱啊！
Sprats
哦，
mechanicals lost their
有
bolts.
钱大佬
Open。fire.
让人家叫买手他就买，你看多
I
有
was
钱
on
啊！
cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrap.
没钱啊！
装，
大家买给我。
最近也没
What's
什么好
eating
玩
you?
的啊。
就你现在那个、跟那个8号的，11月8号的。
要等明年的。
明年所有游戏全都延期，不知道是怎样。
可能 PS5啊。
对啊，我也觉得怪怪的，有阴谋。
应该不是。
UB 的会说我不意外。
但是连那个、最后生存
Ubisoft 的全部往后。
最后生存
最后也是。
对呀，是不是很乖？
狗狗，有狗狗，
可能不想跟赛博朋克挤在一起。电狱啊！
赛博朋克不是？
哎呦，
什么时候？3
月。耶，我断了，爽哦！他妈有个宿舍。
哦，明年3月、4月就出了，好棒哦！
还有人在载片哦。
我不知道为什么这样，我宿舍玩全境都会这样，就会都会玩到一半，然后突然断掉。
有人在载便便。
看来马铃薯正常运作。
然后我用手机玩就不会这样，不知道为什么，感觉他妈有个屌。
说不定那个
有干扰啊，就到某个速率，它就会叫断线。
对啊，学校有限速啊，不让你们用这么爽。
对，就是你的游戏。
反正我不知道，然后就玩全境会这样。然后红彩上次也有啊，就是你说我突然跳队那一次，就是昨天了，那时候玩鬼传那一次。
那就是被阴啦。
我不知道，反正目前是只有玩全境是会这样，就是一直狂跳。
好多武器哦。
哎呀，烦哎、看了就烦。哎，它里面一样有什么？你看那个什么恐吓啊、说服啊那些功能，完全跟 Fallout 一模一样。
而且同一个制作团队啊。
也太懒了。
主线为什么会去白宫？傻笑。
哇塞，先不打。
哦，8场只叫你进去而已，就这样。
先中30等啊，我想。
回去找路德虾小。哦，好。然后。OK。凯瑞不觉得很 Fallout 吗？
对呀，可是你不是最爱这个？
还不错啊。
那为什么要买 Fallout 呢？真的是。
是最爱这个菜。
为什么要买 Fallout 2.0？
Once we do this,
哎，
there's
对，
no
这
going
是
back.
Fallout 2.0。
Hey, listen. Sorry, I know you're in a hurry. I know you want your power regulator and all. I just feel like we should go talk to Adelaide. If we're gonna kill her power,
为什么要再
least
买
we could do
Fallout
is give her
2.0呢？
people
真
a
的
fair
是，
warning.
不觉得浪费钱吗？
是买 Fallout
2.0
7.6。
Oh, well,
76 2.0 Fallout 76
更惨。
还有钱没？
对啊，
有钱就可以任性啊，你不知道吗？
哦。
对，凯文再帮我买个游戏啊。
别。
最近没游戏玩啦。
好，有时间真好。
我连那个巫师我都没玩完。
巫师你要灌成大大。哦，对，灌成战。
干那个赚钱赚的也够慢，然后每个都他妈花钱，他妈不都破万。
对啊，好贵啊，然后一下就没血了，所以现在没血我都是睡觉。
林北用刷钱机制度，他妈的。
怎样？
啊，刷不到他的。你是有个刷钱制度啦，就是不要更新。
哦。
然后一直在卖那个珍珠。
哦。
然后卖到那个贵族来说，干你是有洗钱嫌疑。
贵族也说。
真的，你就是一直卖珍珠卖到，就是会有贵族来威胁你，干你是有洗钱嫌疑。
哦，好棒。
有怎样？男人。
对啊。
那超屌的。可是那个就是你就是网络要拔掉。
哦，那我已经更新来不及了。
你可以
没有重新载啊。
哦。
载。
然后那个血条到底怎样才会增加？
什么东西血条？
对啊，我看每次都那一短短的一条。
那就是要用符文啊，然后。
粉。
啊，我个人是一开始先刷装了。
好累。Space Choice， 我现在第一个星球是什么？太空选择。
我选择。
对 ，Space Choice。
543他们的制作团队有讲说，他们就是失败就是东西太贵。
哦。
改啊，不是在改。
我里面女巫师的奶都好美啊。
赞。
对啊，赞，这是我玩下去的动力。
好猛，看那个又没有小用，看现实比较快嘛，真的是。
人生总是要在游戏中再找出一点乐趣。像玩《看门狗2》，我就是用那个控制车一直去偷拍人家的下体。
你在直播不要忘记哈。
对。
Are we getting paid or not? Oh, it's you. Got my hand?
好哦，真的不懂一个老年男人的想法。
凯威他在说你，
我也不懂我的想法。
不，我在说你。
靠别，这边是怎么下去啊？
我靠！
他要满足他现实偷拍的欲望，那现实不能做这件事情，而游戏里面可以。
对呀、我今天看到人家网络上写一句话，他写说：“你的女人在你身边已经脱光了，你正眼都不看她，旁边一个女的只露个乳沟，你就爽死了。”就是
可以这样。
不会，这个人最正派。
就像你才不正派呢。
我现在直播，我知道。
哦。
所以刚刚那个上线不是小东尼对不对？
应该不是他吧？
哦，他的室友偷玩他的手机，不游戏。
你再给密他，我
他应该知道，他应该知道。
那叫他一起来跟我们玩，说明他的室友是女的，
才没有是男的。
哦，那算了。
他不说，他那个室友都会带女生回家。
Hey, stop! What do you think you're doing?
那个靠边车，每次回去的时候看到他们两个就躺在床上。
Do what you want, I guess.
我不小心
躺在床上，就一开门就看到床，是不是？
应该是吧。
我刚不小心在偷他们东西，结果他们竟然全部冲进来。
我看到了，
然后我用欺骗。
哎呦，看到你的嘴遁点得很高。
这在哪？怎么下去啊？啊，这边
就下去啊，就那边下去啊。
对，下去了。
You want to know what gets my bile to shining?
下面，左边那边可以下去
Edgewater
吗？
has suffered a
下去了。
cavalcade of disasters,
哦，那个楼梯
plague.
的。
I never knew.
抱歉，我跟你延迟几秒
That
钟。
power regulator is company property. Whatever you were
他
hoping
这
to
个人
find
就
down
说
here, I advise you to
他
turn
叫我
around
去
and
地
leave.
热
I have got
电
guards
力
posted
公司
with
那
orders
边
to，fire on you.
然后去把电移到他们这个城市。
就偷电嘛，当偷电狗嘛。
也不算偷电啦，因为他们这个星球本来就是这个公司的嘛。然后，但是他们有一派人就是不喜欢，所以在别的地方去生存。然后这个人是叫我把所有的电都弄到他们公司，然后我决定我还是给了外面的人，因为我讨厌企业。
Apologies won't give us our
就是
lives
偷电
back.
狗。
Edgewater's dead. Spacer's Choice will shut us down before long. And as for me,
不要你走啦！
you and I have got nothing more to say.
回去。
哇！我要跟他们的
他跑了
守卫对打嘞。哎，等一下，再来。我想研究一下这个武器。好友。哦，这是好友啊。哇，好友哦，你的枪不错哎，好友。
不才没有呢，那就跟实际用起来完全不一样。呵，笑死。
叫。
侦查任务哦。滴滴滴滴。
66等，这个吧，
好可爱。
我靠，
Not a peep
这
from
么
me.
烂。预备备。
Everyone all right? Down they go.
哦，你断了他的膝盖，好猛！
它跟符号一样啊，都有那种。我自己跳下去啊！拿这个，这比较嗨。哦，哇好猛，好猛，好猛！看我还打到自己，好猛！
哪里猛？哪里猛？哪里猛？
你看他有那个慢动作。
他要落点那个特效吗？
我不知道哎。太空人之选什么声望下降？太空人之选现在怀恨？什么啦
You and I have got nothing more to say to each other.
那我可以干他吗？好想射他哦，算了。
好想射他，射他满脸。
没错，内射就好。
好猛，很会嘛，一直讲。
啊！中出啊！
啊！
很会
射他满脸。
直接完全忘记你在开直播这概念
啊！
是哦，你要被编台了。
啊，真的。
哦。
网络上的人都说，以后你要直播跟人家做爱，你就要播那个迪士尼的音乐当背景，这样子迪士尼音乐就会帮你编起来，你就不用怕。
谁讲的啊？
然后网络上啊，超好笑，
超悲，
是不是很有道理？找路德，天他谁啊？这有戳中冠城的笑点哦。
那你干脆戴迪士尼面具算了。
也是也可以被 ban 啊。问题是放迪士尼的音乐做很没感觉。
哦。
Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. So, I would reward you with the gratitude of the Down's been done.
哦，很凶哦。家里是美大人是吗？
对啊，只有我。耶，就剩下一个任务啦，是不是可以要离开这个星球了？因为我觉得那些不想要在那个企业工作的人啊，他们离开这边就是因为不爽企业。所以我才把店就是转到他们那边，而不是留给企业。
很棒嘛。
很会嘛。
我觉得这个4号这家公司都会做这种题材，很好笑。
就是没有绝对的正确，让你自己去判断。
就像4号，他就是说之前那个什么核战嘛，然后核能发电，然后就发生那些事，对。然后像这个就是 他是说什么什么美国第25任总统，其实如果没有死掉的话，然后就不会出现反托拉斯法，然后整个世界就会改观，企业就会独大，大到就是可以控制整个国家这样。
政府。
对啊，政府跟星球。还蛮好玩的。
Hey, don't go ambling out in those hills. Ain't safe out. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand. Name's Silas. Junior. Heard a lot of new work. Well, we do belong. Yeah? Former people, yeah. Oh no. If those marauders swipe any more bodies... Hang on, I'm doing... Work's been real good to me. Edgewater is a company town. Board-owned and operated. Renting means money. Four workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad. He just is. Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery. You'll find him in town.
啊，还要帮他解任务，哎。他这不会只有这个星球吧？但如果这是星球，这游戏真是废掉。
它的主题不就是可以飞来飞去？
绞杀秘密就可以升等，
不止这个吧？
看。
都没什么游戏好玩最近。
如果你不是在玩呢？
这个
玩呢？
是还可以啊，但没有很打动我的心。往日不再有玩了。巫师很难玩下去。
巫师没有钱很难玩下去。
超级。然后看门口2已经玩完啦。啊，我知道了，把奥德赛玩到白金好了，怎么样？
哎，你那个DLC有破哪了吗？
你说我吗？巫师吗？怎么可能？我在前面走来走去。
是啊，我已经破到第二个，把第二个 DLC 破完了，第3个就玩不下去，真的。
是。
Does it feel good? You really are a piece of... So, you're just here to watch...
他们这边的人都开始被那个传染一些病，这星球快烂掉啦！
是不是因为你？
可能哦。
Are we
因为
getting
你
paid
太
or
蠢
not?。
没错。
You picked a fine time to visit. Foreman Granger, mind those. Shit. Because they're not my fees and not my great. I could do without this. Law requires delinquent gravesite. Shame though.
别帮我打。
Woke up one morning and put a round through. Just between the two of us. I'm pretty shocked to. Not half as awful as the suicide's a crime. I'm plenty serious. In other words, Ed. Well, excuse you. All I know is Silas. I'm just glad to put this whole.
哈，这还没30等，击败。
30了。
耶，30了。
凯文，你那个在下载了？
Oh, I cut
Ah, gravesite.
怎么了？不应该下诊吗？
I mean, I simply cannot afford it. With what? Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll... Not a bad idea. Your idea intrigues. Edgewater has been good. The plagues come at us. I wouldn't... Fever. Company policy, friend. Nature is... Oh? I am a space... Go ahead. Company policy. What do you think you're... Carry on.
Oh. 水哦。
Thanks.
Been keep...
My dad's buried here. Oh.
Conrad's barbershop. You gotta put the squeeze on Conrad. Find some...
对32。
That's the word.
Mechanical rep... Oh.
OK，剩下一个人。OK，比特卡带，要哒。 我把他干掉了，哇塞，耶！
Don't see this. You run into... Then I'll buy you a... Abernathy was... What? I needed his fees because of his...
OK， 走喽。封号这个也都是一直在捡东西。
本来就是啊。
这是我的飞船。
Is this your ship? Oh my gosh, he is just so handsome. Oh, gosh. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but... I want to ask you something, and you can say no. And if you ever need a pair of eyes... Yes! Captain.
Yeah,
I can't...
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room. So. I've been thinking on that. He's also who told that we should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. I'll comb the last...
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise. What can I do for you? Do you know how... Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for our engine room is located. All systems are off. I am prepared to bring the unreliable.
耶，起飞了，凯威，我起飞了。
啊，我没看到，等一下。哦，起飞了，起飞了。
我们要离开这个废物星球。
我先去吃饭，等下再回来。
耶，
拜
拜。
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha, there you are, hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kilkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit. By the way, I gave Captain I call it the holographic shroud. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power. The board's only interested...
Transmission ended. If you are ready... Arrived at the groundbreaker.
Can we talk? Hey. I was thinking that maybe I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceship. Thanks, Cap. Did you... What? You want... Oh.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to ground.
Smells like grease and unwashed bodies. Just as I remembered.
That's not the point. This hack just knocked out one of my work.
Careful where you smoke. Crew bills us for air filtration.
That's quite the impressive list of infractions.
Customs and inspection, right this...
Way.
Identification. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably. Oh, thank the law. Not fond of that story. Please. I like where this is headed. You must feel not in the least. Good story, though. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford. His office is located along... Access to that information is above... I shouldn't be... If I have to... You take the start... Oh, and if you're headed... Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for... Is there any... The fence. You'll find her in the... Make sure... Most places are on the promenade deck. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. You need anything else? He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Not that he would, being a board man and all. Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing bays. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year. Sure thing. Look, all their interest.
看他恐暴龙叼着喷爪龙。
You sure you do? There's no working with Groundbreaker cooperating now. They got assault cruisers. We push them to.
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. Sure thing. Maybe. Too big. Most of those. Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Chief Junlei might have an error. Happy to help. Are you pulling my... You must be one of them long-haul... Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation. Then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board. Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody'd been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker, I guess that was the start of our independence. Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars. Yep, Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from... Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more... They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandon out. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to... They're on the promenade run by a woman named... All right.
Just arrived? Head over to customs. Wheeler needs to process you. Move along.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew I mean, the Scholar shipped in and out with.
No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You were hearing things.
No, seriously. There was a lot of static at first, but then this voice said his name was Graham?
Graham, right. Broadcasting on a dead world full of monsters. Now I've heard everything.
You know, it takes more muscles to frown than to smile.
Who told you that, Graham?
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors.
Hello.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsafe.
一直打安全号，我想睡觉。
是不是？不要玩了，去睡觉喽。而且玩这游戏超容易睡的，他动不动就要读取，而且读取都好久。
SSD 是你的好选择。
哦，买 PS5哦。
Bless my heart. A stranger. You here for a particular reason? Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You would not. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in. Phineas, that old real light in the wallet too. He's well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flex. She sent me a recording of a distress. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Rose. You've got an ear for intrigue and a note. If you should find a secret worth, the more we got. Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennant. You'll find her fretting in engineering. Yeah. Take that darling ship of yours down to Roseway, where that shouldn't be. Want a charming... That's right, dearie. Though for how... The board can't abide a community, though they've always got one scheme or another running, looking for ways to bring us to heel. But it won't work. No, ma'am. Go right... Groundbreaker's radiators. But Miss Junlei's supposed to be getting... The board can't abide... But it won't... Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you. Because that... I think they made some fool mistake that... Oh... I also knit throw pillows stuffed with the hair of famous tossball players.
What about non-famous players? I earned quite...
You do have a... But that's not... Any...
Got my sights on you.
Someone...
What do you think you're... Go on, before I change my mind.
Now see here, I'm... What was I doing again?
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt...
How do you do? And, welcome... Didn't... Glass... Nothing to fear. What? Huh. Of course. I try.
Sorry about the heat. Chief... Oh, and it's not... Heard of it? My orientation aether wave showed that.
And if you do, please don't mention.
I'd have to go over my count. So, what can I get you? I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our Oh, I'm having a stellar day. I can see all of the top quality. Spacer's Choice regrets that we don't sell toothpaste. Sprite Wash, Mouthwash, and Mantafloss are among the... Don't miss out on these deals. Trouble sleeping? Try our Lunar Eclipse Mix. That's 2 handfuls of... The blast will send you through the stress. Add an additional 10% to your purchase today, and the proceeds will be donated. At Spacer's Choice, we care about your health and emotional well-being. That's why we put Martin through 6 years of vet. Even if my contract didn't forbid it, I think it's part of me now. Now, are you ready to make Spacer's Choice? You wouldn't. I mean, why, anyone can be a space. Damn it. No slogan for that one. Look, if there are Now, if we're done with the... Speaking... Anything and everything. Just the opposite. Oh. Spacers, you could go... Well, this is just the beginning. Have a look.
I'm not going anywhere, you hear? You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make us...
See him, Furu? Let me get one thing. As for the rest, I'm trying to be my guest. If you know something I don't about...
I hope those automechs get here soon.
我回来啦！
You don't pay your docking fees? I've seen it happen. If you're not crew, you're little.
You're sure this is perfectly safe? I'd rather not die early of an infectious disease myself.
Wish we had bigger weapons, but no. Be careful about blowing holes in the hull.
Hey! What do you think you're... Just be careful next time.
If only my other... The records say Miss Doyle checked his... She's not my patient. Regret... We'd... Take care. Take care.
Good luck getting to Jesse, and better luck if you do. It's work.
Pardon me.
Slow day, huh?
For the last rat's on rotten time. Leave me in. You hull-headed quacks do know. What? Why? Everything's fine. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough. Criminy. Alright, okay. Seems I've got to do something.
The truth is, you, see, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other... What? No. Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. Alright, I'll fess this part up, too. If 3 weeks back, I caught rumor... If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med... Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond. Anywho, I barely made it out with my... Udon Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me... Thanks for helping... Or I guess... You're Ha! Oh, you should ask her. Oh, that's just how Ellie... She can deny... Lone pirates don't live too long. Anywhere. Good luck. The board's called. I'd go with you to see the board's rep, but I'm not great. If you're...
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
Ah, the board. Organized, efficient, competent.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. Has... I impounded Alex's ship. I asked him to turn around and around. Right. You're... There. I've removed the flag from your ship. Alex promised to tell me the... You haven't read the posters? Well, Alex knew, or... That's... Well, so, it's personal business. Information on the whereabouts of Phineas. It's fine. Now, if Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral.
Kind and efficient. Can't say
I think you may have underestimated. I am extremely angry.
I doubt Mr. Bedford's ever felt real pain.
Be careful you don't irritate my guard. Unless you can offer. How do you do? That's not a... What guarantee do I have? You might be surprised. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report... Now, it... What? All right. Whom else would I work for? The board... That's a curious question. Permit me to... Here I have a measure of... I understand. And I... Indeed. An apprehension of this caliber would... Just a teensy one. The thing is... I might have pawned my official board seal to Gladys, the Black...
Stray too much from...
It's only temporary, of course. So you'll need... So...
Architect have...
You can't say anything. Now. That's the... Thank you. I'll be waiting eagerly. A luxury stay. Oh, good. As this...
Law, but it's miserable. Chief Tennyson is a deplorable Good No. Best to be clear.
I'm the certified... I have...
Oh. You've noticed my... They're here to keep the peace. Indeed. Someone.
Who'd I piss? The last...
Something about being in space gives me creeps.
Sometimes sacrifices must be made to stay aligned with the plan.
It's all... Depend. See the lights. Taking a show or two. All right, I'll sell. Anything? Yes. You could always try your... Pick your poison. Landing pad on Monarch. But it's also... Anytime.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie.
Tell you what, if you're looking for a medic, I can work my... If I'm being honest, and I prefer not, but we can... You won't be...
Dr. Fenhill, glad you opted to join.
I ain't too... You sure say...
CNP, I can't believe it's not coarse. It's unbelievable how good it is.
Sublight. The legitimate smuggling business.
Now, this should prove interesting, to say the least.
Hotter than usual in here. Hope we're not...
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. No, it isn't. It's a just so we understand it. Good. Don't go. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Dr. Fenhill, I hope you've reconsidered my...
I'm trying to live a more balanced life. Gun in one hand, scalpel in the other.
I already knew it'd be easier to teach an automech heart surgeon.
Groundbreaker's a small town in a...
We don't see a lot of competent surgeons on Groundbreaker. Doctor...
I don't like to put a label on things. Let's keep it...
If you ever decide to settle down, there's a... Groundbreaker's radio... Only the board has access to new... None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker... The board isn't helping and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online... Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've... According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we... Hold on. The back bays are on a lower deck, along a... Good. Once you've...
By... what? Yes, well now... If I can access the data cartridge from the terminal that'll give us... I'll comb the last...
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement.
What the hell's going on?
Hey, you got a second? Hey, I noticed your ship in port. Gotta hand it to you, boss. What? No. No. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. You're serious. You're giving me a I put together a little speech, just in case you asked. Hey there. I'm Felix Millstone. Secondly, I can be counted on in the event of a firefight, standoff, and/or raid. That motto is... Additionally, I have several years of experience as a box hauler. In conclusion, what do you think? Sure, an interview. Are you kidding? You can count on me in a scrap box. Foreman told me my biggest problem was that I didn't take orders. I told him my problem is not with authority. So yeah, I guess my biggest flaw is that I don't... I had the guy never liked me. He's a... That's when I broadside... Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around. Well, former doc. Well, try my best. If you change your mind, I'll...
You see we had a conveyor pull in?
Rizzo's knock you out on. Have you seen this man? RT Green at this unit. This unit is shock simulation. Shock simulation. How dare shock subroutine at this unit. Beginning dispensing sequence.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could...
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati.
Wow, great! I'll do that then. Couldn't have done it without your
Now, if there's... Frustrating. Plus, there's no... Sure is. The Tennysons came over. I was promoted.
They must have been amazing.
That means a lot coming from a fellow. It was different knowing that I couldn't turn. Maybe you can see why I'm protected.
Oh, gosh.
Don't sell yourself short. We're always thirsting for... You see any bite-sized Tennyson children? The next captain won't have my heritage. I hope that was a joke. I gelded that thing years ago. Now it bruises stem that goes... You've got... You're right, I don't. The board... I like to think of myself as a nice person, but if that gaudy embassy of his... The board wants control over Groundbreaker, and leeches like Udom Bedford will do anything. I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate... Too much of ground...
Well, I didn't... What? No. You know how hard it is to find anybody who likes working with tools and a little... I reckon there's work... Did you see how everybody on... It's just...
CNP pancake mix now requires no mixing. Seriously, don't mix it.
I sold it. Didn't seem to make me...
That mod was for your gun.
You want to bust my...
Please don't mind her. Why, it gets you the...
Fast.
All the better for...
Take your... What if... Only takes a bit of... Most ships... no and yes. When you install... Right here for a start. A what? Sorry, hon. Here at Bell's Shells, we just don't discuss impolite topics, and WARRA and TIES tops the list. So, what?
Flavored Power Nuggets, now with 12% more crunch.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire. Last tip, You in about 6? I do hope you're the luck. The outlaw. If you have an inkling of the...
Kan, had hij het al.
To the board, yeah. But he's never done nothing. Still waiting to hear back on that. Do I look like your guy? I'm not here. We're the security force here on... The original force was made up of a Marine detachment. Folks started calling us Mardettes because it was...
Hi. What? Chief Tennyson don't generally hire outsiders for station jobs. Anything else?
Something...
Yo.
Real slick.
Heard from the last is down on 22.
Huh? Oh, I am alert and awake. Not to worry.
Hey. What? So, Junlei and I she sent me a poem. I don't know if I should read into it. Oh, it's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady... I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and... I don't know. I'm not much interested. It's been a problem in the past. Thanks, Kat. I actually had another message from Junlei. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... They were... I don't know. Junlei talked about... Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Come on, I'm full serious. Next time we're on the Groundbreaker, I aim to get a drink. If I got to... Yeah, so I was looking for a place that was cozy.
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and... Ah, yes. I should have guessed. I admit it.